Hey, fourth grade. Sorry that I can't be there today. I am out and there is a sub. First things first, of course, I expect you to treat the sub just as well or even better than you would treat me. Please be respectful. Sit in your assigned seats today. I know in this class that many of you like to move around, but for this assignment, it's important that you sit in your original spots. So, Tyler, go to your original spot. Anyway, I'm just kidding. I wanted to record a video to explain in person what I want you to do. I don't want us to get behind the other fourth grade classes, so I wanted you to be able to keep doing the same exact thing that your other fourth grade students did earlier this week when I was here. I'm going to have the substitute put a slide up, and it's going to have all the things that I'm talking about right now on the slide. Your group is your table members, okay? So you're going to be working with the 3 or 4 people at your table. Right now, though, we're pretty much just still working on individual drawings, okay? So the first thing you're going to do is when you get your artwork back, you're going to take maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes at most to finish drawing your animal. I don't want you to spend a ton of time on this step. Honestly, this first drawing of your animal is just a practice drawing. It is nothing that important. It was to get you kind of loosened up and kind of think about how to draw that animal. It's not super important that this is a perfect drawing. Okay, so if you're spending a lot of time on that, that's the wrong thing to do. The next step, as people in your group finish this up, you're going to share your animal with your group. And you're going to do this by saying, like, hey, group, check out this animal that I drew. I drew whatever you drew, an elephant, a giraffe, a gorilla. You're going to share that. This is a no judgment zone. So your drawing might not look as good as somebody else's, or you might think your drawing is better than somebody else's, but we're going to be friendly, respectful, and nice about this. We're only fourth graders. We're all at different stages. So we're going to treat each other really nicely when we're looking at these drawings and just share where we're at. And if you feel like a little self-conscious about your drawing, remember, this is a sloppy copy. It's not that important. What's more important is what actual animal you drew. So let's say in one of our groups, we have maybe Malachi, Malia, Grace, and Fernando. Maybe in that group, Fernando drew a giraffe, and Grace drew a gorilla, and Malachi drew an elephant, and Malia drew a crane, a bird. So then the next step after we share all of those is each one of you is going to do a new drawing, okay? This drawing should combine all of those animals together, okay? And I forget what I just listed, like giraffe, elephant, gorilla, bird. And so maybe it's got the head of a gorilla, but the neck of a giraffe and the wings of a bird, but the body of an elephant. Or maybe it's got an elephant head and trunk, but like a beak of a bird still, and spots of a giraffe. Those are the ways that you can kind of think about drawing this. This new animal it could look ridiculous, it could look strange, it can look kind of cool, it can be a friendly looking animal, it can be more of a vicious looking animal. It really just depends on what your original 4 animals were. So each of you in your group are going to be doing that new animal, and that each of you are going to be doing a different version. Okay, so Malia's might look different than Grace's, might look different than Malachi's, might look different than Fernando's. Okay, so each of you is still going to do the mixture of animals, but they could all look different, and that's okay. And feel free to share this as you're working on this. Like, it's okay to kind of share your ideas with each other or talk it out, but it's also definitely okay that you're each doing your own. Okay. And what we will eventually do, what we're going to do next week, is you're going to choose the best parts of those drawings. So you might say, in this group, Malia's just looks the best. We're going to use Malia's drawing. Or maybe you decide, we love the way that Malachi did the head of his animal, but we love the way that Fernando did the body. So we're going to combine those 2 ideas into a new animal. So Right now, though, it's just a drawing day. You're going to be working on those animals and then working on this new idea. You want to stay on track and you want to try to get that new animal drawn by the end of class so that by next week, we'll be able to start on the big project. Okay. We're going to be doing table size versions of these animals. Okay. So these steps that I just outlined, you might kind of forget them after watching this video, but go ahead and look at the slide that the sub is going to put up and get to work. And I'll see you guys next week.